no longer officially a fan of Jujutsu. I'm no longer a Jujutsu Kaisen fan. I have no more faith in the series. It is on track to ruin whatever it is left in 1 or 2 years of manga because he doesn't care about the series. He introduced so many characters and so many and ideas throughout the series. And can you go to the tweet, tell me what is this nigga saying, or continue that shit?
Hold on. Oh, right here. There you go.
No, the initial tweet.
Oh, the initial tweet. Oh, okay.
Yeah,
so officially no longer a Jujutsu Kaisen fan. I have no faith in the series. Gege is on track to run whatever is left of the next 1 or 2 years of the manga because he doesn't care about the series. He introduced so many characters and ideas throughout the series, and I don't think they can be handled properly at this rate. Doesn't even matter if the ending works out. The Culling game at this point in time has been a waste of development, where a good chunk of it ran way too long, while adding nothing to the world. And on another hand, has horribly mishandled. You could have your grammar's ass. What was hinted at and seemed to be what is most important to the world. A foreign invasion into Japan gets swept up in 2 chapters, but we had Maki weird and forced against Noya. Hikari and his shenanigans have been useless, and Gege destroyed the Jujutsu world because he didn't deserve. I say didn't deserve. He didn't want to write more about how they would react to the games. We had so many characters shown off, and most of them are just fodder that Sukuna would kill in 5 minutes. And the final plan of Kenjaku just doesn't seem that interesting anymore. Yuji's God damn, he is on the fucking tangent. What he left off, Yuji Pass is also just cast aside. He's a toy. No one wants to play with. While this could be interesting to explore. See, bro, I'm not gonna read this no more. Cause this, bro, the shit.
Let me go ahead. I'll finish it. And while no one could be interesting to explore, seeing how Megumi being Sukuna is being handled and how Gege has handled this chapter, I had enough. I really held out hope. I really wanted one of my favorite series of all time to go well, but I don't think anything ahead is going to be able to recover the series. I wish the series went on an infinite hiatus rather than where it is now. I'm just done. The most interesting part is that the series will surely be ignored. God damn.
Infinite hiatus? Oh Lord. He's in, bro. He in his feelings.
Hold on.
He in his feelings. You need me to scroll down?
Yeah, alright. And okay, whatever Gege wanted to explore will just be answered in a shitty way. Okay, this post is definitely a little cringe, but not cringe enough to delete. My mind hasn't changed though. Damn, this nigga poured his heart out.
Yeah, this nigga, he got sentimental. He got sentimental. Who want to start first before I start ranting, bro? Cause, bro, listen, this proved my point every time that niggas don't be reading. They just skim. They be skimming through pages.
Go down to his the post, cause what was it? Which one did I want to say? How he said this one. He said a foreign invasion into Japan gets swept in 2 chapters. I'm like, you know, authors can take pauses on certain shit and then come right back to it.
Exactly, bro. Like, just cause this nigga beat up an army doesn't mean he knocked off the US off the map. It's a big difference.
Exactly, like that was a big focal point to get the American niggas to be like, oh shit, we can use cursed energy as an unlimited supply because that's really how Americans are. I'm pretty sure he'll come back to that because that's a big fucking. Because Kenjaku was like, hey, I'm gonna use these American niggas and we gonna make this shit shake. You know what I'm saying? The whole thing about fucking Hikari and his useless shenanigans, that nigga's injured, so he might be back in the story later. I hope that nigga knows that. Bro, and what's this shit about the shit with Maki and Naoya? Nigga, that was like
Bro, that's a
Focal point in this story. What the fuck is he
two-part
talking
fight.
about?
That's a two-part fight. Literally,
How is that forced?
That's a two-part fight. I can't stress that enough because didn't matter of fact, Maki came through because matter of fact, she fought her dad, she killed this nigga. She threw her mom in the goddamn the pit with the rest of the cursed energies and I could be wrong. Correct me if I'm wrong.
No, I think she fought like the other members of the Zenin clan. She fought her dad. Her dad
got packed up.
Basically one her, and then the whole thing with Mai becoming her
weapon,
like her cursed weapon. She packed that nigga up. Her mom, she didn't really have like animosity. I don't know. I guess she had animosity towards her mom, but it wasn't enough to like kill her. She actually committed suicide herself.
Oh, like what is it? Sekapu? How the fuck? I don't know.
Senpaku.
Yeah, what the fuck did I say? Don't matter. Go ahead.
I don't know what you're gonna say. But yeah, then she went on because the whole Naya thing has been a focal point. It's like how that nigga views women as weak, and Maki's like the complete opposite of that. It's just that's how her character's always been. She's never been a submissive person. So that was one of her main things that her mom was going through. It's like, bro, why you can't be like your sister? And it's like, bro, me and my sister's not the same person, like at all. Exactly. And then that was a big focal point for Naya because he was supposed to be the next head of the Zenin clan. Exactly. He was trying to get over in Megumi, but they was like, nah, nigga, we not letting that happen. We not letting that shit slide.
Bro, and plus he wasn't a perfect fit to be a head of the family.
Yeah, exactly. His mindset definitely wouldn't have been no.
Clan would have been in the dirt.
Clan would have been in the dirt. That nigga's hatred was so bad. He came back as a cursed spirit to get the round two.
He came back as a revengeful spirit. He didn't even come back as a curse. He came back as a revengeful spirit. Nigga's a big fucking hater.
Oh yeah. It's just like, and that nigga's just toxic, bro. Like this nigga's domain expansion is a fucking
inside of a vagina, basically.
Exactly, bro. Come on, and y'all want him to lead the Zenin clan? Come on now.
But no, on a serious note, bro. But it's like the whole thing with Naya and Maki has been a 2-part thing, bro. Like he doubled back because he felt some kind of way of losing to a woman. He was a really prideful person. And listen, and in the whole Naya situation opened up a bigger door of, okay, cool, we can have revengeful spirits in JJK. And then with the whole color games, it's like, oh, it's a whole blast from the past. We didn't even know that it was possible for people, 500 years ago, 100 years ago, and all these different time periods to come back now to be in the color games. So it's not like Kenjaku was just doing stuff for the sake of just doing it. It's not. He really planned it safe. And people out here not taking that into consideration. Because if we want to be honest, a lot of villains is really just nowadays. It's not too many villains that's interesting.
Yeah, I see what you're talking about.
It's not too many that's interesting. And then they're trying to make it seem like, oh, gay, he just trying to get rid of every goddamn female character that he write. But it's like, bro, first off, Nobara been here since Shibuya. We haven't seen Toto since Shibuya. We haven't seen Maki since Shibuya. We haven't even seen who it is, Mei. We haven't seen her since. We ain't seen her since what? Shibuya?
Yeah, we have a lot of these niggas we haven't seen.
A lot of these people we haven't even seen since Shibuya. We haven't seen some of the higher ups in the Jujutsu sorcerer, like the school and stuff, and just in general, since Shibuya. Like they mentioned them like at the end of Shibuya. We haven't seen Yuta since the fight with
the cursed spirits.
The 2 cursed spirits. We haven't seen Hikari since he fought on the electric dude. I keep forgetting his name. He cool as hell. We haven't seen him. So they always could double back on that. And who else I'm missing? We had Mai have a round 2 with Noya, and what's the name had a little moment as well. We got a full backstory about him. What's bro name? I can't remember his name. He another one who used the blood technique.
What's it? What's the nigga's name? You talking about the one that fucking Jaku trying to help Sunuki?
No, not Choso. I know Choso. It's the one. It's Nashitori. That's his name. Remember he cut his hair. He came back to help Mikey fight Noya.
Yeah.
Noritoshi. You remember? So we had a whole little moment with him. We got a whole backstory and an understanding on him as the character. We even had an interaction with him and Kenjaku that we didn't even think that would even happen. Who else? We got a whole and as of now, right? Bro, first off, why would we want Gojo to be the only person in this series that's strong as hell and untouchable? Just think about it. That's boring as fuck.
I mean, they would. I mean, the niggas did say that if this nigga Sukuna gets like the 20, all 20 fingers, a nigga's a fucking threat. What are we doing? Like, I just don't understand that, bro.
Not only that, it's like, bro, Kenjaku is not no slouch either. He's in ghetto body. Ghetto, bro.
I would exactly. It's like, nigga, what? That nigga's a whole curse spirit taking over a nigga's body from the fucking. He's from Sukuna's period, I think.
Bro, listen. As of right now, all the good guys is down bad, bro. Like the villains is like 3-0 right now. Shit, they might even be these niggas right. Like, bro, Kenjaku got both of his plans off. He got it off in Shibuya when he used Uzumaki. He doubled back. He got what he wanted from the Culling Games. Sukuna did damage in the Culling Games and Shibuya. That's 4-0 right now. And then Sukuna came back and then he just beat Yozuru. This nigga, bro, they up 5-0 right now. Gojo got sealed away for a reason, bro. You got an unbeatable character. Damn near, you got a damn near unbeatable character, bro. You got to bench. You got to put him on the bench some way, somehow, to let other characters flourish. You got to. And plus, who don't want to see more development from your villains? Like, make it make sense. That's crazy.
I don't know, bro. That nigga really dropping shit. I don't know, bro. It's crazy because it's crazy how niggas will switch up on an arc so quick. Because everybody was praising the fuck out of Shibuya, bro.
No,
Shibuya had the streets in the chokehold.
But no, the thing is, though, Shibuya's a good arc. I feel like Shibuya.
I'm saying like everybody loved Shibuya. Everybody like that.
But they don't
that shit weekly.
But they don't understand now. Shibuya is a whole setup arc for the Culling Games. Like, we'd have had more damage done in the Culling Games than we did Shibuya, bro. We'd have had more damage done. Just, bro, Meech, think about it, bro. The whole Zenin clan, nigga, is they not dead? Besides what, Megami, Maki, Sumiki, Megami's sister, she got her body fucking taken over. Sukuna fighting her right now. That's why everybody on the tangent right now, because they seen the leaks and they're like, oh my god, like, you don't want to keep no strong female impact. Bro, shut the hell up, bro. Please. It's not 5 women in the entire world. They bro, listen. But it's the thing, it's not even JJK, bro. They do it every series. And I seen a tweet. Matter of fact, I seen the tweet earlier. I wish I could. If I could pull it up, I'm gonna pull it up. I think is
fuck off my TV.
what is that? Did he change his name? Matter of fact, I think Cree said it. Anyway, but no, when I find the tweet, I'm gonna find it on my phone so I could just whatever. But basically, it's like, bro, think about it. Everybody is criticizing all these series because we reading it weekly versus like we reading a story that's already complete, and we don't have time to react on it like on a I would say on a weekly basis or a monthly basis or bi-weekly basis. Like just imagine, and I was thinking about it, like that's why I said, bro, just imagine Dragon Ball came out now. Niggas be in their feelings weekly. Weekly, bro. I'm telling you, niggas have been calling the Buu arc fucking 2 out of 10. Niggas would have been on Goku head about this whole sensu beam shit that he did with Cell. Fucking what it was. Niggas would have had a fucking field day with Nappa, Android 19. They would have been shitting on Vegeta how he got beat up by 18. Like, bro, listen.
Oh my god, bro! I don't even want to imagine that.
Like,
niggas would have had a field day with Trunks. Them niggas would be like, "Where the fuck this future shit come from?"
Bro, listen, bro, listen. They would be like, bro, they'd call everything a plot hole.
They really would have. Not gonna lie.
But the fact that
it's not even just Dragon Ball. It's a lot of these old gen shonen that niggas would love to critique. I'm telling Naruto, One Piece, and Bleach, if they came out today, them shits would have been criticized to hell.
Bro, listen, niggas today still think Bleach got big ass plot holes. It's like y'all not reading or y'all not paying attention. Like they is giving you the answer and you're creating something. You know how, bro, what's the fucking tweet, bro, when it's like a nigga say, "Oh yeah, I hate pancakes," and niggas be like, "Oh, so you hate waffles?" It's like, no, nigga,
exactly.
I did not say that. Like niggas be creating shit on the fly. They be creating shit on the fly. Nah, but listen, they would have definitely shitted on Naruto. Like for sure. Bro, still to this day, bro, niggas think it's a lot of niggas who think Naruto got a shitty female cast, but outside, bro, they didn't do that. That nigga Kishimoto didn't do that bad. He didn't really do that bad. It's a lot. I'm gonna keep it stacked, bro. It's a lot of series out here that can't even produce a female cast. That can't.
I feel like Kishimoto gets a lot of slack because like his series was it's one of the big three and it's one of the prominent ones of a generation. So it's like when you have a character like Sakura that's supposed to be like the female lead of the group, is just like she definitely underperformed.
I ain't gonna lie to you. My only thing with Sakura, bro, they could have gave her Sage Mode. If Kabuto could learn this shit, she could have learned it. That's my only gripe.
I was about to say like she could have definitely had like a Sage Mode.
Anything else, bro, I'm cool. Like everything else about other than the Sage Mode, I'm fine. Because she's regular as fuck. Naruto and Sasuke is reincarnations, bro. She is not topping that. She is not. Y'all could at least gave her Sage Mode and I'd have been cool. The fact they didn't give her Sage Mode, I was like, damn, y'all fumbled. Because Kabuto learned that shit on the fly. I ain't gonna lie to you. Kabuto learned this shit. Nigga Jiraiya learned this shit, but his shit wasn't even... What's he a perfect sage? I think he was a perfect sage. No?
No, he needed mom and pa for this shit.
Oh, yeah.
Which is fucking... That nigga's failure, I'm not gonna lie. I'm sorry, bro. That nigga could have been a perfect sage. I don't know why. I can see why. I don't think
Orochimaru had interest in this shit. I think, bro, because Orochimaru...
He tried to learn, but I guess his body didn't... I think his...
Oh, yeah, his body was too weak. His body was too weak. Yeah. But we got to see like what could have been through Kabuto. Like if you would have got Sage Mode.
Yeah.
Granted, Orochimaru could have been... Sage Mode probably could have been better. But who knows? But back to the main topic. I ain't want to get off like that, right? So what it is, Yuji's past. Let's be honest with you, bro. how much more of Yuji's past can we get? Besides the
That's what I'm
explanation,
saying.
like the lineage, if we want to be honest, right? If we want to say Yuji past, it wouldn't even be technically about Yuji. It'd be really about his mom and his dad.
Exactly. Like not even it's not his past. It's like maybe like either through
Or
his parents or like his ancestors type shit.
or a further insight on like his grandpa, because that's still like black and white. We still don't know too much about that. But from the flashback we seen, that's his dad's father, I believe.
Yeah, yeah.
Cause his mom got married in or something like that. So,
Yeah.
but we could definitely be like, oh, like bro, it's still a lot of stuff in the air that's still up for that's like hypothetical that people is not taking into consideration. They should be happy that Sukuna's getting development. They should be happy that Kenjaku's getting development. They should be happy that they bringing forth a lot of new characters. And the thing is, bro, they acting like they knocking off a lot of characters in JJK. Like, not that many people is dying. A lot of people's out of commission. Like, they're on the sidelines. But a lot of people...
The only people that really seen die, like, the only people that really dead in JJK is, what, Mai, Suki, who else? What's that name? What's that name? Nigga's name? Kenjaku Maru? Or no. The nigga who had the vibe, he's dead.
Okay, so let if we want to be technical, like if we want to say, cause they be trying to keep they be trying to. The thing is, what I don't like about fandoms, they be trying to treat side characters like main characters, bro. That shit will never happen, never. I don't know, niggas ain't learned their lesson yet. I don't know why, but Yuki died. Yuki had potential. Even Kenjaku questioned her like, bro, why you heal yourself? And she was like, oh, I don't want to. Yuki died. That's confirmed. Nobara is fucking up in smoke in air. We just don't know. We don't know. Choso, both of Choso brothers, they're dead. But that's only if you really fucking care about them. But both of Choso brothers dead, right? From the leaks that we seen, I don't know if you've seen the leaks, but it's I ain't gonna say it's confirmed, but it's going towards that direction that Yozuru is dead. But you know, she took over Sumiki body, right?
Yeah.
But JJK's been on a hypothetical run of, hey, listen, soul, even a soul could take over a person's body, a cursed spirit or whatever the case may be, right? Shit, we seen it with Sukuna. He hopped from Yuji body to fucking Megumi body. We seen this. So we don't know for sure. Like, okay, cool. Yozuru she could be dead. That's fine. Like, who the fuck cares? Like, she was like the clingy, obsessive ex, right? Granted, he didn't even like her in the first place. He found her annoying. But with Sumiki, right? It's probably up in air that they could probably bring her back. It probably won't be her body, but if it's definitely her body, it has to be an explanation. It has to be. Who else died? Oh, the principal died. He was cool as hell. I felt that.
I didn't really care for that nigga. Fuck him.
That
I'm not gonna lie, bro. I did not give a fuck about the principal.
You care about the principal?
Hell no. That nigga was letting the niggas in the higher ups do all what they wanted to do. Fuck him.
But
ain't did not a damn thing to hell. Fuck that nigga.
So right? The principal, what is Nanami? Mahito?
Which one? Mahito was like he got turned to the Uzumaki, so we don't even know if he's like really dead.
Yeah, Mahito. But the thing is, Mahito, he could always come back. Granted, Kenjaku did use his curse technique to start the calling games with transmutation. It's one of them. What's his curse technique? Transmutation.
Kenjaku's?
No, Mahito. Is it trans?
Let me see.
It's something transmutation. It's something along that line.
Domain expansion.
Domain expansion curse technique is whatever. Like his main
What you
thing.
asking what it's called?
Yeah.
His main expansion is called Self Embodiment of Perfection.
Okay, so what about his
Curse technique?
curse technique, yeah.
Idle transfiguration, yeah.
Idle transfiguration. Oh, okay, I know it's transfiguration. So he modified.
Yeah.
But we know for sure Kenjaku used his curse technique to start up the Culling Games, right? So it's always up in air, like he could always just, bring them back. So let's go down the list. Gojo is still in prison. Even with Hana and Angel, we don't even know if they're dead. We don't know. So I don't even know why people is even going to that extent of thinking like, oh, they just won and done for. I don't know why people's going to that extent like, oh, they just done for. Angels, they make it seem like Angel ass, Hana ass. Like, I don't know, bro. They get, to me, they getting beside themselves. It's like, bro, it's not that deep. So let's start with this.
Hey, man.
I'm gonna read a little. I'm gonna read a little bit of this because it's like it's literally the same thing that I be talking about, bro. People be jumping the gun, but this is every fandom, bro. Niggas look at on the leaks and automatically they think they know the whole chapter. It's like, bro, shit didn't even get translated yet. The official translation didn't even come out. It's just a leak. So nigga, y'all reacting to pictures. So bro said the problem with most of y'all complaining about the current state of the manga is that you are reading it for the characters rather than the story, because it's pretty clear that this nigga said King Gege. We ain't go that far. Okay. You gonna go that far. It's clear that Gege pays more attention to the story as a whole rather than trying to fix up individual characters. Same thing I've been saying, bro. It's a lot of side characters who don't need main character screen time. They don't. Half of these characters not gonna get the same screen time. Nigga, it was a good time period where we didn't even see Yuji for that so many like chapters.
Right. I don't know why nigga.
I don't even know. Listen, this is why I said people be jumping the gun. He said, like for instance, most of y'all are heartbroken by the tragedy that just occurred in the well-being of Megami, but you're failing to realize that Sukuna just acquired a power that can literally put him toe to toe with Gojo. How can y'all not be hyped about this? First off, did not Gojo? Everybody is like, damn, bro, the 10 Shadows curse technique is OP. Like, literally. And then it's already confirmed that how many fingers it is? 20? 25? That Sukuna get and he's OP.
It's 20 fingers in total.
20 fingers in total, right? That he get. And he gonna be OP. It's gonna be hard as fuck to stop him. Like, it's already confirmed that, listen, if you get to that point, bro, it's only so many people that can really intervene.
I think it's just gonna be Gojo and possibly Yuta. That's about it. Unless this nigga Yuji does get the fucking what is it? The cleaver shit, like how he's able to use Sukuna's techniques.
Yeah, but I feel like that's I feel like that's gonna happen over time, bro. People be wanting like 40 chapters worth of information in one chapter in like one chapter. It's like, how? You gotta space all this out. And that's what Gege been doing the entire Shibuya, bro. He been spacing shit out. Like literally spacing stuff out. Anyway, let's continue. Right? Even if it means losing Megami forever, I feel like this is a way better tragedy for the story as a whole because trajectory. Oh shit, my bad. Trajectory for the story as a whole because now we finally have a perfect match to go up against the strongest. Just imagine how insane the fight will be. Right? Listen, if Gojo and Sukuna fight, bro, that's a good what? 4 chapters, 5 chapters, and it's probably not even gonna be decided. Anyway,
that shit can most fights for real.
Nigga, Maki's Nigga,
Big
Maki fought
Bad.
Noya for like how many chapters? What, 3 or 4?
I think so, yeah. But I think like for this, maybe depending on like the way it's set up between Gojo and Sukuna. I mean, hold on, let me see because I want to give an example of this real quick because I want to talk about like how they use like the main, not the main character, but like the strongest character versus like the strongest villain.
You could do Yusuke versus what, Shunsui? That shit was long.
Hold up.
Well, not really long, but
shit, nah, because I was gonna use wait a minute. The fuck? I'm trying to find this shit. Well, I was gonna use Goku and Frieza as an example because in the manga, it's a good couple chapters. So,
nigga,
there's like
in the anime, that
there's like
motherfucker
build up
long.
in that.
The
There's like
anime,
build up to it, and yeah, but not at that. The fight's fucking long, like 4 hours long. It's crazy. But yeah, like I was gonna say that if with the build up and shit for certain characters, that shit could go like with Gojo and Sukuna. That shit could go like maybe 6, 7 chapters.
easy. And it might not even. And it may not even be just Gojo himself. It may take a collective to beat Sukuna if it really comes down to it.
Oh, that shit. Hold up, that shit was 20. Oh damn, that shit was 20 chapters in the manga. Oh shit.
Goku versus Frieza?
Yeah. That shit was 20 chapters. Damn.
Nah, listen.
Like that.
Toriyama was milking that motherfucker, boy. He know what he was doing. And they on Namek. He was milking that motherfucker.
Let me see something real quick. Nah. But yeah, that was 20 chapters in the manga. So it's not really bad because considering all like the build up and shit. So like I can understand if it was just like, okay, this nigga's just dragging this shit out, but there's so many like plot points in that fight itself. So it's like, okay, bet. So I don't think Sukuna versus Gojo will get that long. Maybe if he wants to, maybe like 10 chapters max. But it has to be like build up to it in order for that shit to successfully pay off. Like for it to feel satisfactory. Accelerate the setup. Sam, are you there?
Yeah, I'm here. I was just looking at the Miami Heat score. But 20 chapters. I don't think he gonna pull a 20 chapter. I feel like he brought at max. I give him like 7, 8 max.
Yeah, I don't think it'll be 10 because you gotta remember like the difference between Shonen Jump now and back then. Like, yeah, it's not really. I don't want. No, I'll call it.
Back then they'll let you cook.
Yeah, they let you cook and be like, okay, but then niggas nowadays like, nah, you gotta get this shit done now, or like mangakas are
shit. Horikoshi trying to what finish? Horikoshi trying to finish My Hero what this year? Early next year?
Something like that, but the way I don't know, man. The way we be getting a lot of break chapters for real, dude, with his help. So never know. I just hope the man is able to finish the story how he wants it to be, and not get rushed.
So let me finish this up. He said, "What's even more crazy is that that's not even the only interesting thing that could happen. We still have more interesting characters who we are yet to go back to. Like, where's Yuta? Hikari? Is Maki alive? Well, we know Maki's alive. Yuji State, Miwa. How y'all even complaining right now? It's literally peak fiction. Now, did Gege set the bar too high when he dropped Shibuya? I could say yeah. Cause Shibuya is perfect. Perfect. That shit is 10 out of 10. Easily like
Oh wait, is that what he's saying in this thread? I'm sorry.
No. He's just saying like the Culling Games right now is peak fiction. But what I'm saying is that he did set the standard high as fuck for himself when he dropped Shibuya, just because Shibuya is perfect. Like, bro, listen, I don't think you really could complain about Shibuya. Like, so many things got covered in Shibuya. It's crazy, but the Culling Games is not too far behind it though. It's not. It's not.
I think people have like these ridiculous expectations for any form of media, especially like comic books and manga. Like once you get to like the quote unquote apex of the story to the fans, everything that comes after is hard to like top. I don't think Shibuya is as bad as niggas are complaining about. I've been or no the Culling Games. My apologies. The Culling Games, I enjoy it. I've enjoyed it a lot since it started. It's like it's that break that it's that arc that was definitely like, okay, how do we come back down from like the heights of Shibuya and everything that we just know about the Jujutsu world as a whole? Okay, let's start with this Culling Games. So slowly like explain what it is, what what the winner will get, you know what I'm saying? Because you got the whole plot point with Megumi and his sisters trying to recover her body, wake her up. Then you got all these cursed spirits from the past showing up, and it's just like Jaku's like, yeah, I'm gonna let everything go out. You know what I'm saying?
And then it's even more crazy. We don't even know if you want to still go double back and go towards a more political point, because we did start seeing the whole people start going after the people with cursed energy, and stuff like that, and it just really got, it's a lot of stuff in there. It's a lot of hypotheticals in the air that he can't really just go with, whether he want to touch up on it or not. But at the same time, people just want this. People want the Culling Games to be like Shibuya when they're nothing like each other at all. That's the issue. Shibuya and the Culling Games is nothing like each other at all. Because if you want to be honest, the Culling Games got way more risk and a whole lot more to lose than the situations in Shibuya. I'm just being honest. Because Kenjaku made it clear. He was like, hey, listen, we need some more Yuji Utadoris out here, boy. You was an anomaly. And I'm going to make it happen.
Exactly. So, I feel like niggas is just throwing this shit out of... I don't know, bro. It's just like, niggas aren't... Niggas are just impatient nowadays.
Impatient, not the word.
And niggas is just skimming through shit, as always, bro. Don't make no fucking sense.
Bros.
That nigga announced that shit like he was fucking... retiring and shit.
Nigga,
like come on, bro.
He retired like he finna get 401k, assistance, all food stamps, all kind of shit.
Talking about
it was. Listen,
you said what, Edge?
I'm asking, what are we talking about?
People
go up to the tweet.
People going.
Isn't this the guy who said actually, like, regardless of what happens, it's just like it's not a character focused story? Like,
yeah.
This is what this dude said. The initial tweet is this nigga said.
Yeah, I saw this. King Gege. First of all,
listen, I had to pause on that.
We didn't say that shit, bro. No,
I was just
we looked at that shit. It was like, what the fuck? You a grown ass man.
No, yeah, I was about to say, get off your knees. Like
stand up, nigga.
It's but it's like going as far as to just call someone king for writing a piece of fiction that you enjoy is a little crazy.
He didn't go. He said king. That's
exactly. That's kind
of no. Like you can say goat. You can say goat. Like there's a lot of titles.
King,
like
nigga.
Yeah. Like, I'm willing to even overlook the niggas who call mangaka sensei. They'll be like, "Oh, Tabata sensei, Horikoshi sensei." I'm like, you do not know these people. Stop calling them sensei. You sound childish.
Hey yo,
yeah.
calling these niggas senseis and you don't live in Japan is kind of crazy.
No, it really is.
Oh,
and
this
it's
is
just like you are the same people you hate. By the way, by doing that, like calling
That
these
shit
niggas sensei,
funny, bro.
it's like, bro, they're just authors. It
So-
is
Nigga
just the
said-
Japanese word for author. What are you calling them sensei for?
Yo,
Sensei doesn't mean author.
Your edge, right?
Yo,
So, cause me and Mitch was talking about it. We've been saying this for the longest. You've been there when we've been saying it. A lot of people still comparing Shibuya and the Culling games when they're nothing like each other, and I feel like that's the biggest issue in the JJK fandom. They want the Culling games to be Shibuya when they don't even function the same. That shit's like ketchup and mustard, bro. It's not the same.
They quite literally like showed exactly how different everything is. Like Shibuya it was like a declaration of war, an all-out attack. The curses versus the sorcerers. So of course it was gonna look hype. It was gonna be cool, but have better moments because it was just an all-out fight on every side. But the Culling games is literally set up like there are rules to this that were displayed before the arc even started. Everything about this is just, the arc panning out how it's supposed to. So I'm a little lost as to why they thought it would be anything like Shibuya. Like, niggas went from Team Deathmatch to Fortnite. It's not that crazy.
Niggas went from Call of Duty to Apex.
Yeah, that's insane,
Bro. What they say, nigga, the movement is not the same.
That shit funny
it's really
as fuck.
not. Like,
The
you
movement
go from
is crazy.
like you go from niggas like showing up, unlocking new techniques or like doing Black Flash and shit to where we dropping, boys? Like, what?
A Black Flash is not even doing nothing now.
That shit is
really
getting
not.
packed the fuck up. Get out of here, nigga.
Bro, Black Flash would have worked on Ghetto, but not on Kenjaku.
Last time Black Flash worked was what? In Shibuya. That was it.
Shibuya.
Yeah. That nigga ain't,
bro. Before I go to the next before I go to the next topic, right? I'm gonna wrap it up. Y'all need to stop. How can I put it, right? Matter of fact, this is drastic. I'm gonna do a drastic jump because this is what exactly they do in the JJK fandom. This is like comparing the Great Ninja War, right, to fucking Pain invading Konoha. It's not the same, nigga. It don't even function the same. Listen, Pain pulled up on the village, nigga. Obito and Kabuto pulled up on the world. It don't function the same. It don't. Y'all need to let it go.
It really doesn't.
And then they feel like, oh, Gege, he just knocking off every female character, blah blah blah. Okay, cool, bro. Listen, right? What about Toto? Because Toto got a whole fucking fandom,
Yeah.
Let's continue, right? I don't even see no more Gojo fanboys no more.
Good. We spent how many years since that nigga been in that box?
Let me continue.
Sealed forever.
He been sealed. Let me continue, right? Mai sacrificed herself for her sister so she can get stronger. That's cool.
That was nice.
And the thing is, we got more emphasis on it. Then Noya came back as a pure hater and lost again. Well, guess what? With more emphasis on Maki's character. So y'all be talking about, oh, it's forced and it's ass pull. How? Nigga, how? when it's
Bro,
literally
niggas just wanna
context, right? Then y'all had an issue with fucking Yuki dying to Kenjaku. First off, he questioned her. Why you just didn't heal? I don't want to. She was going for all. The only bum in that situation was Tengen. Everybody could agree on that. He was the only bum in that situation. Let's continue, right? They're going with the allegations of, oh, Mikey just a watered down Toji. First off, she's showing what Toji could have been if he was still alive. And then not only that, she's her own character. She's not even doing what Toji would do.
Man, look, I remember I saw someone go like, oh yeah, look at them like praising Maki by bringing up Toji. And it's just like, I don't think you understand. She and Toji are the only ones in this universe of note to do what they do. Like, we had Toji out here, could barely see cursed spirits, and he was still folding niggas.
Folded.
Like he
posterized.
He almost put Gojo and Geto on the same t-shirt, bro.
T-shirt. Like, that nigga Gojo's gonna be on the front. Geto was gonna be in the back, and he still killed Shorty and completed his mission.
That was the easiest part. He took down everyone else for the challenge.
Facts. Let me continue, right? Y'all complaining about character development when we seeing character development in our face right now. For the longest, Sukuna been on the bench, chilling, doing the bare minimum. Then we're starting to see more out of Kenjaku. Not only Kenjaku, right? We started seeing a lot of people from the past come to light in the color games. We're like, oh shit, we didn't even know you were from 500 years ago. Who is you? Oh, I've been beefing with Sukuna and I've been wanting to fight him. Like, damn, who is you? Like, you a hater? Like, who? You feel me?
Man, I remember someone was getting upset. I think someone was talking about it on Twitter, just like, oh, everyone's got a domain. Yeah, because there are elite sorcerers who made a plan.
That's like asking why all these niggas got a bunkai.
And it's just like, if you really think about it, like, so not only is Jujutsu Kaisen just like a very different shonen and everything that it's done, like the way I see it, like it's very different from like a shonen you're used to. Not even your typical shonen, because shonen always try to be different, but like they just do things differently. But it's like a lot of the stuff that is going on is something that's either directly stated or easily inferenced from. Like you can just think like the complaint of why does everyone have a domain? It's just like there's no point in complaining about domains, because just because you have a domain doesn't mean you win the fight. Like Megumi has a domain, but it's not complete. And he had to be inside a building just to get close. And he still almost lost that fight, by the way. He got lucky. Like he managed to win because he used the layout of the gym to trick that guy, Reggie, right? Now, we're not going to get into Hikari because that pissed me off. I can't lie. I cannot lie. No, because it's like, there's no way you're going to tell me there's a slot machine based off of luck and he's not going to have one miss.
Nah, he was hitting them bitches. He was hitting them motherfuckers.
And it's like, it was cool and all, but like,
man, Edge, that nigga was eating. He was cheating through Ramadan.
Yo,
listen, that nigga was eating.
Oh, nah, I need you to get that redacted. Like, oh no.
Nah, that's crazy though. He, bro, listen, he was hitting the motherfuckers back to back. I'm like, damn.
No, because it's like the first guy he fought, right? That's when they introduced the domain, and it was fine. If he missed one of his spins, even once against that guy, I would have been like, oh, that's how you know, like, it's not perfect. But he never missed. The guy was just like, oh, I've seen through your plan because that's how my technique works. Like, my technique allows me to peek into your brain. And Hikari was just like, even if you can look into my brain, I'm just better than you. That's why I won.
Are you talking about the mangaka dude?
Yeah, and it's just...
Bro, he was cool as hell, though. I liked his curse technique.
Yeah, I ain't gonna lie. I like this curse
My issue with Hikari, though, is just like it was all luck based, but it seemed like he never ran out of luck. Even when he lost against the lightning dude, like
Damn,
he didn't
nobody remember
lose
this nigga
because he
name? That's
no
crazy.
he didn't lose the fight because he missed the slot machine. He just lost the fight because they fought.
Yeah.
And like that's what bothers me. It's like you can't be like, oh yeah, this is all luck based, but like my luck is maxed out, so I'm not losing. Like I read Hardcore Leveling Warrior, and even then, like the main character, his whole thing was being a gambler, and sometimes he would lose the gamble, and he'd be like, okay, how do I get out of this?
That nigga Hikari said, "Fuck that."
He said, bro, this is my story. I'm winning.
Hey, hold up. Send me.
What's up?
Go on Twitter. Get out this thread. Oh no. Just search up Yusuke. And that tweet that I told you about will show up.
Sorry. Are you talking about the niggas who are just like, y'all love Yusuke with his spirit gun, but you hate Yuji?
Go down right here.
Oh my god.
The spirit gun merchant.
Y'all love that spirit gun merchant, but hey, you just shaking my head. Shit kind of crazy. Yo! Oh, that's funny as hell.
I've never watched Yu Yu Hakusho, but like all I'm gonna say is, I personally do not care if Yuji does not have any new techniques.
Like, First of all, you need to go ahead and watch that Yu Yu Hakusho's peak.
Congrats, one day.
But calling that nigga a spirit gun merchant is crazy because out of all the MCs that really get slandered for real, nobody says shit on Yusuke. This is the first time I ever heard somebody call this nigga a spirit gun merchant.
Bro, I'm gonna be completely honest. Like, you could have gone after Ichigo.
Like, nah. Don't call him a boy.
That nigga would have got cooked by the whole.
Listen, this shit is funny. Don't compare that punch kick merchant to the god. The god is the punch kick merchant.
He said, "I'm not playing with y'all today."
Yusuke be really punching and kicking the shit out of people though. Mostly punching.
Nah, listen. Bro, gone. Oh my god.
No, this is funny as shit, bro. This
the next topic right here. Let me put. It's in my fucking. Hold on. Damn.
I'm gonna start using that shit, man. Spirit gun merchant.
Nah, listen. Right. Listen. I had to say something, right? Some of y'all have an unhealthy relationship with anime and manga. Y'all have been seething, and I have having emotional breakdowns. I'm concerned. She said this. I instantly thought about the My Hero fandom when them niggas cried in the fucking Twitter space and when Bakugo died. That shit had me in tears. That shit had me in tears, bro. Cause that was the most unserious funny shit.
Bro, you know that episode of SpongeBob where Squidward's laughing his ass off after that April Fool's prank he does on SpongeBob?
Yeah, and everybody, and the whole Krusty Krab turned on his ass.
I'm gonna post it in the general real fast. Yeah, it's this one is in the general.
He said niggas about to be near their deathbeds on Pulp Fiction.
Bro, this GIF I just posted in the general, that was my reaction when I heard grown men and women were in tears, like sniffling in tears.
Bro, I was trying to find the fucking video. Cause we sent it in here, bro. We sent the tweet.
Yeah, we did. Oh my god, it must have been deleted then.
Nigga, in Twitter Spaces crying about a fictional character that don't even exist.
Bro,
I'm gonna just let it be known right now, bro.
That shit was crazy.
This is my personal opinion. This is just me, but I don't think there's ever been like a fictional death where like I got emotional at. Like it was sad, but it was like I never tear
Yeah,
up.
like I've
And
been,
niggas be
I've been
niggas.
somewhat emotional, but like, yeah, I've never been like getting like starting a Twitter space, joining a Twitter space, and then crying in
And
said Twitter
crying
space.
with other people. Come on, bro. Stand up. Stay. We need to bring back shame as a country. I'm sorry.
I've been
Eh,
saying that. I've been saying that for a minute. I think we bring
That's
back shaming,
fact.
bullying, and slut shaming. I've been
Oh,
preaching that. I've been
Niggas
I've been
snuck in
preaching for
slut
that shit for
shaming.
the
That's
past.
But-
crazy.
But this is my point. Hold on. Before Brian go in, right? I said, boy, especially when them leaks drop, niggas be damn near on their deathbed about fiction.
nah, that shit was
Nigga.
nigga.
Bro, this shonen, this anime manga shit gets serious. Be ready to die about it. Like it's crazy.
I've never seen a fan base go in tears
Bro,
for a
listen.
character that's not even
You know,
that
bro,
good.
the two fans I constantly be seeing, nigga. Bro, it's every time leaks happen. It's only with leaks, right? They be chilling. But as soon as the leaks come, My Hero and Black Clover, them niggas be in a fucking, bro. Oh my god. When what it was, the My Hero leak with Bakugo, and then also the My Hero leak with what it was, Deku what it was when they revealed that Deku was walking around the street and he was looking like a villain and shit. Them niggas was calling him an
Black
edge
Deku.
boy. Oh, bro, listen.
Black Deku. Oh yeah.
They was going on. They was going on a tangent about that, and then with Black Clover, I think it was when the whole fight with not Lucius, my bad,
Dante?
nigga, that shit. No, when fucking Magna beat Dante. Oh my god.
Yeah, that was.
Listen, the fandom was on some other shit that day. Them niggas was. I see some people happy, and I see some people like, what the yo. Listen. To this day, that's the big ass what the fuck moment ever to me in Black Clover history.
I think it was because that was the first time a side character like made into a manga.
That nigga, he beat a main villain.
Yeah, he beat a main villain. I think that's been the first time in fucking like anime history that shit happened. Well, not the first time in anime history, but I think it's been like, I don't know how many it's been, but I think the one that come to mind is probably him.
Nigga, Nozel pulled up. He beat the hell out of Megecula. He beat her ass. You know, he got his run back, but I swear to God, bro, I thought Asa was gonna pull up on Dante. They was gonna have they one on one for about Yami. And bro, when Magna came through and beat this man in a fucking boxing match, I said, "Oh, Tabata, this what you want, boy? Whoever paid you to write this chapter must really like Magna."
Imagine liking that character imagine liking that character that much for him to not get no more screen time in the next arc.
Bro, listen, I'm not even gonna lie to you though. That shit was it was random. It was random. Like the fandom had to make sense of like what the fuck happened. I'm not gonna lie to you. But the funniest thing about this tweet though is that it's accurate. Like people would go on and write a whole fucking autobiography about how the series changed their entire life. Like these niggas were shitty people, and
you also gotta take some of them tweets with a fucking grain of salt, bro. Some of them niggas really don't mean that shit.
Nah, they don't.
Like some of these people don't mean that shit. So it's like when people like, oh god, changed my life, like, oh, like congratulations, bro. But really, we really know you ain't changed that shit. You still give up every time you seen the job you want, bro. Like you always give up. There's no point.
Damn.
Just stop, bro. You gave up this moment you saw the light saying giving up, bro. There's no point.
But my main issue about today was really about JJK because these y'all disappointing me, and I don't really like fandoms like that. All y'all ass. All y'all ass. I don't really like y'all like that. But when I seen this whole JJK thing, bro, it really showed me that I be right. These niggas be skimming through pages. They do not be. Y'all, listen. I refuse. And Ash said this shit on the timeline one day, bro. I bust out cackling, howling, all kind of shit. Some of y'all niggas cannot ever write a manga. Y'all should be canceled the same day.
No, nigga. I've been saying that for years, bro. Nigga, no, that shit wouldn't even make it past my petition, my nigga. In the draft, they would have been like, nah, throw this shit away. Get the fuck out of here. I mean, dead ass too. The theories niggas come up with these series, bro, that'll be literally right in their face and then go off the wall. It's like, bro, I can imagine you with the pen. Or like they want to make a series that like too damn edgy or some shit like that. It's like, bro, this is clearly Battle Shonen. What the fuck are you doing?
These niggas be series be having Sasuke, Hiei, and Shishomaru all in one fucking story. I'm like, damn.
I'm not gonna lie. That shit sound kind of fire, low key.
No, it do not, nigga. Shush.
You had them three type characters in the same story. I ain't gonna lie. That shit sound fire.
You want a Sasuke and a Hiei in the same story?
Hey, bro, listen. One of them niggas got turned out to be good.
Yo,
one of them niggas got end up good.
Niggas on anime Twitter need to understand, like, your edgy protagonist does not mean it's well written. Like, I'm sick and tired of niggas going like, oh man, this character sucks because they're happy. Like, what?
These niggas aren't happy in everyday life. Come on, bro. I'm tired of it.
Bro, niggas are just like, oh man, Luffy sucks because he's had no character development at all. And they're like, character development to you is someone ending up like Guts from Berserk.
These niggas
character development makes sense. Like, character development is when you write a character and everything about them
this nigga spitting.
How the character is well written. Like, a character, if Luffy's whole thing is, I want to be the king of the pirates. He's not a smart person.
Oh, this nigga spitting.
He's not smart at all. Like, so his character development is, I know how to handle these situations. Like, one of Luffy's notable moments of character development, in my opinion,
that nigga,
is when he was just like, hey,
he be punching and kicking.
My friend.
That's his fucking character development. Be happy.
Man, shut up. All I'm saying is like,
kick merchant.
Bro, so in the Sao Body arc or whatever that archipelago was, like, it was just, oh yeah, I want to meet up with my crew as soon as possible and we can go take on the Grand Line. And then they realize, no, we're actually underprepared, so let's take a break for like 3 years or so and then meet up.
Yeah, when they did the major time skip.
Yeah, because it's like Luffy realized, no, actually rushing into everything head first and barely escaping with our ship intact in our lives is not smart. Like, he really sat down and had that conversation with Rayleigh and just like, okay, actually, we're just gonna wait. We're gonna like think about this. We're gonna change what we do. Like, that's Luffy's character development. He doesn't need
that nigga still to get one shot about Kaido.
Okay. Anyways, it's like we don't need some layered, nuanced character. We just need characters who stay true to like their original idea and writing. It is what it is.
Thank you, Edge. That's a whole point. First off, this also falls down to Naruto. Nigga, imagine Naruto after Jiraiya died. This nigga just turned on the entire Hidden Leaf Village. That's out of character.
Nigga, I would have
completely.
She's not a first. I'd have killed her first. Just that.
You tough. But what Edge was saying though is factual. If you're gonna write a character in the beginning, this is his plot point. Stick to it. We see too many series where you go in one direction and that shit take a whole left. It's like, first off, how the fuck your character went from being goofy as hell to this nigga's an edgelord walking through the streets smoking cigarettes and depressed? How the fuck?
Hey, bro, what if my character want to go through a change, bro?
Man, that's different. Implement that properly.
First off, prime example, right? We're gonna do.
Let me explain. What if my character just went through a traumatic experience of losing his best friend? So you don't want to blame the whole entire fucking clan that it's their fault for killing him? No.
Okay. Here's the thing, Brian. Here's the thing, right?
Nigga, that story not gonna get far.
In the real world, I'm gonna tell you this right now, right? So, like, I've had family members who died, and you know what I did? I was just like, damn, that sucked. I was sad, and after a while, like, you don't see me going out of my way to kill niggas or just blame other
facts.
people. Like,
that nigga Edge really could have took over the government. Easy. He did it though.
Like,
he did it.
It's like, yeah, it's just.
But
like,
I was gonna say prime example, right? One of the most notable characters, two of the most notable characters, right? Who went through some real fucked up shit. You use Aaron as an example. Aaron was literally made into that way. That wasn't no over fucking night kind of situation.
Bro, Aaron's entire life got twisted upside down.
Down.
He still remained true to himself.
That's his fault.
That's
his fault.
Aaron literally said "fuck them niggas" and stood on "fuck them niggas."
It does, like, he had to figure out who niggas was in the first place.
Facts. Once he figured out who the niggas was, he said, "Oh, it's them niggas. Oh yeah, fuck them niggas." He doubled down. Another character, right? Granted, the anime is ass. The manga's way much better, but Tokyo Ghoul. Kaneki was a cool ass dude. Now, correct me if I'm Kaneki, he was cool ass dude.
That nigga was pussy.
This nigga got abducted and tortured. I wouldn't even be the fucking same either. But the crazy thing about it is, even though he's been through a lot of traumatic things within his life, his initial character never changed. The people that he actually cared for and hold it near and dear to them, he never once treated them like shit. He was always compassionate towards those people. All the time. Everybody else, he was like, yeah, fuck you. Like, I don't really like, you're not my people. So you could go about your business. But if you want to help me, you can. But you're not the game. So
Tokyo Ghoul was a crazy ass read. I might read it again.
So it was like some characters, like, they could go through a whole traumatic thing, but that's not gonna take away from their initial character. Cause let's be honest, bro, Naruto could have changed up plenty of times. He didn't. And that's only because he actually had people around him that was some good role models. They were like, yeah, bro. They're like, yeah, bro, chill.
I just want to say this. Like, not every character has to be the happiest person who focuses on positivity like Naruto. Like, Naruto literally had the worst happen. His parents died. He was ostracized by his village and treated like
that nigga would have ended up like Gaara.
Seriously. No, honestly, like, no one took him seriously until, like, what? He saved them from pain, basically?
Yeah, literally.
Hokage, right?
Pretty much, yeah.
Like, up until that point, like, at any point he could have been like, you know what? Y'all don't even care for me, so why should I care? He could have left like Sasuke. He could have destroyed them from the inside. He could have done whatever, but he chose not to, and that's fine, because that's his character. He's supposed to be like that. And again, like, some people can be like Kaneki and, like, become edgelords or whatever. Actually, even though Song Jin-woo from Solo Leveling, the one good bit of character writing for that main character, that excuse of a character, was like, he started.
Damn, you don't like the GOAT?
No,
you don't like Jin-woo?
I do not like him. No, bro,
Damn.
I am the edgy nigga, and I hate him.
I ain't gonna lie to you though. I ain't gonna lie to you though, Edge. You the first person I heard say they don't like Jin-woo.
Yeah, I'm about to say.
Okay, but that's cool though. I like the fact that you stand on it though. That's cool though.
Here's the thing. No, because I have a reason, right? My reason is his character does not exist. He has no motivations. Like, he has nothing. But, like, up until that point, they still implemented that properly, because the more he got, like, intertwined with the system, the more it starts to take over his body. Like, the Shadow Monarch has been slowly taking over his existence. which is why he has reduced reaction. Like there is a chapter where he's like, wait a minute, something's off. Like I don't care anymore. I'm not reacting to things. Like it doesn't bother me.
Like his
It's just the
humanity
influence of the
slowly just started.
Yes. Yeah, but of course they still wrote it horribly. Like he was just like, wait, can I like keep the souls of a living person? Because as far as he knows, the only souls he had at the time were the enemies generated through the system, or like from the gates, like trolls or other monsters. Like he was getting those shadows, but when it came to a living, breathing human being, like he never considered that. And
Yeah.
like he thought about it for 5 seconds and he just did it. And he didn't care. Like he never thought about it. It's like, actually, that was fucked up, or this is fucked up. Why did I do that? I now know I can do that, but should I do that? Like, it's just, it's a mess. But yeah, like the main reason why I hate him though is like towards the end of the story, bro goes to like this banquet and they're like, hey, Mr. Jinwoo, can you please protect our high rank hunters? And Sung is just like, no, I have no reason to do perfect sense because he said his goal in the first place was to use the system to get stronger so he can cure his mother from the eternal sleep coma, right? He did that and he's like, I have no reason to do anything else for anyone. And then, you know what happened? After he said no and walked out of the room, he stops, takes a deep breath, and says, actually, I will help you. No one convinced him. They asked him a question, he said no, he turned to leave, and then he just thought about it in like the span of 2 seconds and said, actually, I changed my mind. Like, what is that? He folded to himself. There was nothing.
I mean, I'll give bro the benefit of the doubt there.
Writing.
Like it's
Hey, listen.
Like you can also
for that moment right there, I'll say like his whole thing was to get his mother out of the coma.
Yeah.
So it's like, okay, right. That go right there is said. Mama Wu is free. You know what I'm saying? But it's like in a sense, it's kind of like he's like like you're right, Edge. He doesn't have to help these niggas, but it's like with all this power that he has, it's like, you know what? Maybe I could help to do some good for others.
Okay, but here's the
but it wasn't written in like that.
Yeah, no, none of that happened. There was no inner monologue. There was no further discussion.
Yeah, it was just on the fly.
It
was on the fly.
Now, again, as I said, benefit of the doubt. You can give him the benefit of the doubt because apparently, allegedly, in the light novel, he actually thought about it. He probably had that conversation of just like, maybe I should, you know? And that's fine. But like in the manhwa, like this doesn't happen. Like the manhwa is just he has no character. He has nothing to him. He's just some
yeah. I get you coming from after that first portion. Like he was goal driven to help his mom. After that, everything was just off the whim. So I get where you coming from.
It's like he just does not exist.
Hopefully they fix that in the anime. Like, not gonna lie, because
like they make it more. They make it more realistic in a sense.
Like, because after he did revive Mama Wu, it was kind of like
that should turn to a meathead series.
It really did. With the whole chimera ant thing, it was raw. Don't get me wrong. I love
it was, but like the last cool fight was when he got Igris. Cannot hold you. That was
the last good fight. What isn't that his fucking knight?
What?
So you talk about in the beginning of the series, nigga?
Yes.
You don't like
what?
Not his last. Hell no.
Whoa. Let me.
Okay,
explain.
go ahead, Cook.
Because when before Sung got the entire necromancy thing, every fight he had was just, I'm going to use my stats to overpower the enemy because I have no other. Like, I have no other plan. Like, he never got any physical training from any school or anyone, which makes sense. It's perfectly fine, right? So when he got to Igris, like, he said, oh, I'm just going to overwhelm him. And then he realized he could not overwhelm him. Like, in a fight with weapons, he was just going to lose. So he dropped his weapons. And then Igris dropped his weapons. And then they had a fist fight. And it was cool because it was the first time we saw Sung do that. and then they just kind of copy pasted that for like the Chimera ant fight. Like when he got Beru, he was just like, oh well, my daggers aren't really working. I'll just punch the guy. It was literally the same thing. And like the other fights after that is, oh, I'll just summon my shadows to attack, and then I'll use my daggers to attack. And that was it. That was the end. So yeah, it got boring to me. I read the entire story because like I knew the series started to get empty, but like I just didn't like how some things were written. Like overall, for like the story for what it was, I'd probably give it like a 7 to 8 out of 10, but I still have my problems with it.
That's fair. It's not the best. It's not the most well written. The last part where like he went back in time and shit, I was kind of like, "What the fuck is this?"
Do not piss me off right now.
It was kind of like, "What the
Them
hell?"
niggas had the
Don't start.
gall.
Don't start.
Them
Don't
niggas
start.
had gall to make a sequel called Solo Leveling Ragnarok.
Nah,
Bro,
listen.
yeah, I saw that.
That title go hard as fuck.
No, it does not.
Come on, Edge. So lovely Ragnarok. Come on now, that go kind of
Okay.
crazy.
Oh
Here's-
no, they
here's the
coming out.
thing.
They coming out with a spinoff. I think is that what that's
Here's-
what y'all
That's
talking about?
that's with his son.
Here's my
Yeah,
thing,
I'm gonna
right?
read that shit. That shit sound fire. Read
Okay,
that.
but here's my thing. To my understanding, I guess, is just like the use of the word Ragnarok is a event. It is a myth. It is a mythological event that is like it's a war. It is like the end of the world starting anew. Like it is a big thing, Norse mythology and shit. Like, bro, God of War, Ragnarok, Thor, Ragnarok, and in both of those pieces of media, Ragnarok happens. And in a situation like Solo Leveling, I'm not going to fucking care, bro. You're in Korea. Why? You're in South Korea, bro. What do you mean?
He said fucking Korea.
This is peak hating. I thought me hating. This is peak hating right here.
Yes.
This
yes,
is
this
fuck.
is- no, call me Meech. This is my Kakashi.
Nah, no, Brian. Listen, Brian, you be trolling. This nigga Edge is really serious about this shit. Listen, Edge sound like me when I be mad as fuck about niggas hyping up ReZero.
Yo,
I hate that shit. I hate that shit with a passion. I don't care what nobody say. You cannot. I hate this nigga Subaru. He got a fucking Call of Duty timer. Bro, this nigga died. Come back to life. Die. Bro, I feel with him, bro, is no repercussion, bro. Besides, like, what? You go with your psyche? Fuck you. Like, this is, bro, that character pissed me off so much. And niggas be like, oh, ReZero is peak. Yeah, because of the other characters. It's not because of this nigga.
He said, "What? Your psyche? I don't give a fuck about that." This
Bro,
crazy.
listen.
he said, "Oh no, you lost your mind. Find it."
Bro, listen. Listen. You want to read a good isekai, nigga? This Shield Hero, Goblin Slayer.
Whoa! You said Shield Hero?
Nigga, Shield Hero is good.
I guess.
You don't
no.
fucking down for me? You don't like down for me?
Okay, look. So I read
You on your own
Shield
with that
Hero
one.
for a bit. Here's the thing: like I read Shield Hero, and it was cool. Like it made sense, but like at the end of the day,
You one of them
it was
niggas that like
about
Dr.
being-
Stone, don't you? You one of them
No.
niggas that think Dr. Stone is better than Solo Leveling, don't you? You one of them niggas. They
I
ain't
never even read Dr. Stone, so I cannot confirm nor deny that. I will confirm.
this-
just to
Nigga, Dr. Stone's so
just to
fucking
hate on
chill.
Solo Leveling,
You hate
I
on
will
Dr. Stone,
agree.
you a pure fucking hater.
I do not hate
No,
on
real
Dr.
shit.
Stone.
No, I'm talking about Brian.
Oh,
I don't hate Dr. Stone. I love Dr. Stone. I gotta watch it. I gotta rewatch that shit.
okay. But yeah, no, it's just like now Fumi as a character is just like constantly like angry and a dick for no reason. Like
I mean, my nigga, when you get blamed for
no,
when
no,
you
no,
got
no, no, no. Here's the thing, though. Here's the thing. Like, I'm not talking about at the beginning. I read up until the turtle arc. Like, I was reading when those chapters were coming out. That's when I dropped it because it was just a whole lot of nothing happening. They were just basically walking through a labyrinth, figuring shit out. Now Fumi, as always, being the smartest person in the group because the other heroes were just lacking mentally. Like,
Nah,
the
listen.
niggas are just like, oh, we
What-
can't read this language.
What
It
was the
should be in
spear? The nigga with the
Japanese."
spear? That nigga was ass. Wait, was it the
Bro,
spear?
No,
yeah,
no,
the spear hero.
all the
Yeah.
heroes like
Well,
they were annoying, but they quickly had like that moment of like, oh, maybe we're not right in everything we do.
They had that moment where they had to tee up.
Like, yeah, but it's like after that, like, we don't get them working together up until like the turtle arc. It's just now Fumi being pissed off at everyone and everything. And it's like, nigga, eat a fucking Happy Meal. Like, what?
Bro, I'll be honest with you. That nigga do be mad though. I'll be honest with you.
Like, again, like, he had every right to be mad for how he was treated, but it's like, I'm gonna tell you this right now. I am a very petty person. Like, if I get mad at someone or something, like, I'm gonna stay mad at it. But like, at the end of the day, it's like you're wasting your energy being mad when no one is antagonizing you. Like,
I see where you coming from, but you gotta think about it like this, for me, though. Like, for me to come through to a whole nother world and off rip, the niggas don't respect the shield hero at all. The sword, the spear, and the bow hero, them niggas getting praised. I come through, I'm the shield nigga. Niggas not rocking with me at all.
Okay,
this one shorty want to join my hold up. This one shorty want to join my crew, right? It's like, okay, bet. You wake up, all your shit's gone. Nigga, you go to the kingdom, you get fucking accused for sexual assault. Everybody turn on you. You can't even prove your innocence. Niggas throw you out and you just like, what the fuck, nigga? Not even a day here and y'all doing this? Oh yeah, I'm gonna get it back in blood.
I'm gonna tell you this right now, Mitch. I'm not saying he needs to be buddy with them because that would just be dumb. Like, you cannot rectify a situation like that. No amount of apology or gift giving or anything can rectify that. Like, that happened. That was my life. I almost died over that shit. Like, like, there's no backtracking from that. I'm just saying he doesn't need to be upset. He can just not care. Like, he can just be like, whatever. He can be.
I don't know, bro. That's
like, again, it's just being angry or like having some animosity. Like, you passive aggressive comment instead of just being, oh, I'm going to beat the shit out of you for breathing.
You feel like him being angry would just overly used within the show.
Yes.
Okay.
I mean, I won't really want to say that because it deserves every cent of it, though. Like, again, seriously, you being something accused of that magnitude, bro. That's fucked up. I'm angry.
And the niggas wasn't rocking with you at all to begin with because you can shield hero.
It's justified. It's justified. I'm not trying none of that shit, bro. That shit is justified for how angry he should be.
I've never been in a situation like that, but I have been in situations where niggas were not rocking with me or like niggas pissed me off or something. Like, that's just happened in my life, and it's just like I ended up wasting more of my time of my life being mad at people who were just living their life, doing whatever they want. Because the harsh reality is a nigga who has done you wrong is gonna forget about it or move on because they weren't the victim. And like, if you are mad at them, you just look like an idiot. And that's the thing. Like, seeing that, like, I'm no longer in that position, but seeing now Fumi go through that of like just being angry and mean all the time to like literally everyone around him is just dumb.
Okay, everyone around him. Okay, I understand. Well, like, that's kind of like, all right.
There are people who are not the people who did you wrong, and like you're still just on edge 24/7, ready to yell at someone. Like, that's not healthy.
Okay, I understand that, but it's like my pushback for that slightly is like, once again, you in a new world, bro. Like, the way you were in Japan, the shit don't work like that here.
Yeah, you're right. It's not like he has like a circle of friends he can just go to and be like, I don't need to associate with y'all anymore. No, he's like bound to these people by prophecy through isekai.
Exactly, and it's kind of like
that would make me more upset. But it's like there are ways to go about being upset instead of, oh, I'm just gonna basically be Bakugo to everyone. That's just my issue.
I think it's just a matter of how people will view like a certain situation, because like we've all had like situations, like depending on what it is, not to the severity of Naofumi, but like certain situations in our life where like, nigga, everybody like turning on me and I ain't do shit. It's like, okay, well, all right, bet, I'm gonna keep it moving. Right. But in Naofumi's case, it's like with the situation of that magnitude, plus you in a whole new world, and it's just like this whole new world is based off of like political gain. So it's like, hey,
I mean,
if you ain't got nobody in your corner, like,
I just
You
want to say,
fucked.
like, I get it up until a certain extent,
He
but
he,
like
he
the
just
way,
he just don't like the fact that he was just overly how they used the his anger
yeah,
to
like
like the
that.
like it's like
There were some chapters I read where he would snap at Raftalia. I'm just like, nigga, that's your friend. What? Like, she's literally your friend,
yeah.
and like you
Okay,
still
shit
like
like
aren't
that. Yeah, I
working on her.
understand.
That's like the shit that bothered me really. But like the arc I was reading was just too slow, which is why I dropped it. But like still, like those are the issues I had with Naofumi.
I think like yeah. I mean yeah. I think it just depends on the severity of the issue. If I'm not like from how I look at it from now, God damn, I can't even say this nigga's name. Now, from me's perspective, when I was reading or watching it, I was like, this nigga has all right to be mad at these niggas. Or like, cause like if when a situation like that happens, your trust is becomes very limited to the
Yes,
people in
that's
your even
entirely
to the
fair.
people in your circle. So it's kind of like, and him being on edge, I understand because there be situations like this in real life where niggas be like, they get accused of like sexual assault. That shit ruins their life completely. I don't know if you guys heard about this story, but it was one story. Um, this like in the 80s, I think it was like this woman got she was sexually assaulted, and this one African American guy he got accused of it, was sentenced to jail for like a good 20 to 30 years, and then when they found the actual dude, they released him, and then the victim and the accused victim are like they were like a book together, like buddy buddy. Me personally, I wouldn't be friends with the shorty
You
that
talking about
accused
that?
me
You
of
talking about that
sexually.
one? You talking about
Nah.
that one story that's on Netflix? It was four of them, by the way, that got accused of sexual assault. I think it's the four.
Oh
It was
no
the
no
four boys
no
from New York.
no.
It was that. It's that story. I think that was
Oh
like
god,
I
nah.
was talking
That
about.
show on Netflix made me that hurt. That entire thing on Netflix, that shit hurt.
It's like a
How they
autobiography
see
book.
us was crazy.
It was like because it was they talked about it in one of my classes in community college, and as I was thinking, I was like, ain't no way I'm finna be buddy buddy with the woman that
Nah,
accused me of
nah, that's
fucking.
crazy.
No,
And like
that's
Nah.
sick work.
Again, like I'm saying, like I'm not saying now Fumi needs to be buddy buddy with them niggas, but like
I feel like
the way
I
he's
feel like
ready,
he could have treated them more accordingly.
like right, it's just it's like you can be like, I do not trust you and keep it pushing. Not all right, I'm
I
on
mean,
that time.
he let no, well, he let it be known like, nah, I don't rock with you niggas at all, but I'll do what I got to do to get the job done in this to like save his people. Because it was that
Yeah.
one time versus
Again,
him in the
it's just
church.
like
Listen, like matter of fact, like the isekai I like, bro, it's called Afaritu or Afar some shit like
Ari
that.
Ferretta.
Damn, I fucked up that name. Damn, but now with him, right? The thing is with him in the beginning, he was very angry, but slowly he just made it known like, listen, bro, y'all either here or not. It don't matter. Long as you don't get in my way, I'm cool. I'm fine.
That's what I'm saying. It's
Long
like,
as you don't get in my way.
Could have done that.
Like he just made it like in the beginning, he just had this. He was upset. He's like, bro, how you could turn on me and this, that, and third. Like I didn't even do nothing, and y'all just basically left me to die and blah blah blah. Then when the truth came out, he was like, you know what, like, listen,
Ranger Reject better anyway.
like basically with him, like he got his revenge and all of that, like, cause it slowly start coming out the closet of like who was the dickhead who betrayed him and blah blah blah. And then after that, he was like, hey, listen, like I rock who I rock, and that's it.
Yeah.
Ranger Reject better.
Okay. I love how
I think it just
fucking Brian be like, you know what, that's cool and all. However, I have an agenda to push. So
Ranger Reject better.
So it's really just depending on the situation. I will admit, like, there were times when I was watching the first season of Shield Hero, I was like, okay, yeah, this nigga's anger is like, it's directed at people who it shouldn't be, but I look at it from like the what is it? What's the term? Fucking I look at it from the side of two coins. Like, all right, bro, your shit. It's like you shouldn't be lashing out at niggas who are trying to help you, who don't see you as the way the kingdom sees you, or the king in fucking mind see you as. But at the same time, I understand you in a whole new world. You just got accused of some shit that you basically got robbed. You got framed, and it's just like you on your own, my nigga. It's you versus the world at this point. Well, that's how it is throughout the whole show until he meets up with Raptalia and
the
Pilo, right?
That big ass bird.
Yeah, I love Pilo. She's amazing. And then
I like for me when it comes to
put that bitch in a grill and cook her ass.
Nah, you tough.
Nigga.
But when it comes to isekai, I think the more prevalent ones that I really do like is Slime. I really do like Slime.
I mean, that's the best one.
Series.
We ain't finna go there.
What did he say?
No, we finna go there.
We not finna go there. We're not finna go there.
What did he say?
Slime is like 2. Slime is like 2.
Slime is literally the best isekai series we had like in 4 years, bro.
No,
like,
you tripping. You bugging. You bugging.
Every altercation. Not every altercation. That's a lie. Almost every single altercation inside Isekai is literally solved by one skill called gluttony. And with that, I'm out of here. I'm gonna go get my ass kicked in Fortnite.
Nigga, what?
You bugging.
That's a sick agenda.
Brian bugging. I think this is me. This is me. Right? Nigga, SAO held that category down for way longer than fucking 5 years.
That should get bad after season 2.
I could honestly say, Brian, shut up.
It wasn't even a second season. It was the first season. It was just cut in 2 parts, bro.
Yeah,
it was the second part of season 1.
It was the second part of season 1, right? The second part of season 1, if they would have left that out, it would have been the entire franchise would have been fine. It would have been fine. People don't listen, bro. People don't even complain about Gun Gale. They're like, "Oh shit, that's new. Like that's cool."
No, Gun Gale was gas. Gun Gale was good.
It
had the stigma of like, yo, you promoting incest, my nigga. No, that shit's nasty.
What with Gun Gale?
No, with the fairy shit. Bro.
Oh, the fairy. Oh yeah, because he didn't know that was his cousin. No, matter of fact, his cousin didn't know that was. It was something like that, but. He was like, "Oh hell no!" But he was always in love with Asano. Like they got married and everything. Like, you know. But when his cousin wound up finding out, she was like, "Oh shit!" Like, what the fuck? She was like, "Oh shit, my bad," because she didn't know. But they could have left that. They could have left that second part of season 1 out, and now they've been perfectly fine. But I think the best iteration of SAO still is Alicization. Because you literally get a bunch of characters and you low-key get a lot of backstory on these motherfuckers. In the fights is like amazing.
No, I heard Alicization was definitely like a step up.
That shit is bro, to me, animation and story, that shit is 10 out of 10. 10 out of 10. Like them niggas bring in Ufotable to do Alicization.
But I feel like I wasn't the biggest SAO fan. I saw it on Toonami. I was like, oh, okay, it's cool. But it was something like...
You can skip that fairy shit. Watch part 1. Skip the fairy. Go to Gun Gale and watch Alicization. I promise...
Don't skip the fairy. You need to watch the fairy shit. You need to watch it. You can't skip that.
Bro, it's no point to watch it.
Is it important? Is it integral to the story?
Barely. Bro.
You know what is skippable? You know what is skippable though?
No, I was going to say, at least you could say that. Nigga, those. But, yeah, Meech, you could actually watch part 1 SAO.
That's actually something we gonna talk about tomorrow too. Niggas skipping arcs. That's another thing.
Yeah, but you could literally watch part 1 of SAO, part 2 of SAO. You can watch it if you want to. I don't recommend. It's not that big impactful on the fucking story. I'm just being honest. Gun Gale, yeah, because with Gun Gale you get a lot of in game and a lot of in life stuff happening at the same time. Like they playing cat and mouse with a killer in the game and in real life. And then with Alicization, it's a whole different like dynamic. Like, and then for a good portion, Kirito is like in the second part of Alicization. Because it was Alicization, then the Alicization Underworld, right, Brian, or something like that.
Alicization, that's the best one. That shit is fire.
With Alicization, right in the second half, Meech, Kirito is really out of commission. So you getting a lot of the.
That nigga was out of commission. That nigga was out of commission for the first half. He was out of commission for like 80% of the series.
But matter of fact, after they fought old girl, Kirito's on the bench, and I actually like that because guess what? A lot of characters got to start popping off. They got Sean. And then after that, besides like SAO and Slime, I think my next favorite isekai is probably fucking that's popular is Goblin Slayer. Is Goblin Slayer isekai? I'm not too sure. Probably. Not too sure. If not, it's Tsubasa Chronicles. But y'all ready to wrap it up?
Ranger Reject better. I haven't even read that shit yet.
I'm gonna get the manga volumes though for Go-Go Loser.
Why the fuck they change the name for that shit, bro? That shit made me mad.
What, Go-Go? Anyway, we're gonna catch y'all next time, bro. Peace.